did it backwards because we got that one saying here in Hawaii, here today, gone to Maui. But you guys did it already, so yep, there went that. Anyway, I want to welcome all of you guys all to this beautiful island of Kauai. It's known as the Garden Island because geographically it is the northernmost island in the island chain. In fact, it is the only island that reaches 22 degrees north of the equator. The rest of the island chain, which consists of a total of 8 major islands, ranges anywhere from 19 to 21 degrees north of the equator. So those islands, as a result, don't get as much rain as this island. No, actually, it's a real beautiful day today. I hope that doesn't change because I don't know if you guys heard, since you guys didn't get into Hilo next. Hilo is known for a lot of rain as well because that's part of the windward side of the Big Island. Now, getting back to this island for a little bit, you'll notice you haven't seen a single high-rise yet.
No.
Yeah, and you won't see any. There aren't any. Yay! Yeah. The reason is because there's actually a county ordinance here on this island of Kauai that says that no building can be higher than 50 feet. Yeah.
Wow.
Basically the height of a coconut palm tree. By the way, do we have any, where are you guys from anyway? Everybody from the United States? Oh, and Canadians, okay. Any other countries? Okay. Also, so do you guys use metric conversions or imperial? What was that? What unit of measurement do you guys use to get it? Okay. So yeah, so 50 feet, that's roughly about 17, maybe 18 meters. Yeah. I knew there were guys that are gonna be like, if I said 50 feet, you're gonna be like, what? But if I say 17, 18 meters, you're like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. You do feet as well. Oh yeah. So anyway, another thing about this island of Kauai, so not only is it the 4th largest island, it's also the 4th most heavily populated. Anybody want to guess how many people live on this island? 50,000? That's pretty close. A little higher. 100,000? Not quite that much. 85? A little bit lower. 65? A little bit higher. 75? That's the closest so far. A little bit lower. 74? A little bit lower. What's that? 73? Yeah, there you go. According to the 2020 U.S. Census, this island of Kauai had a population of 73,000. Yeah, so that's why this island is pretty laid back. You don't see too many cars. And besides, it's a Sunday here on Kauai anyway. It's not a weekday. It's called goats. So they had to come up with something for Cal as well. You're not going to believe what they came up with. And no, it's not goat. Pee-pee. I'm not kidding. Again, I'm not kidding. The Hawaiian word for cow, beef, or steak here in Hawaii is pee-pee, and it's spelled, and for clarification purposes, by the way, it's spelled P-I-P-I. It's not spelled P-E-P-E, okay? Yeah, just wanted to clarify here. And then, speaking of outrageous words, another one you may have heard of, especially if you went to any of the sit-down restaurants in Maui, and any restaurants that has appetizers. Anybody know the Hawaiian word for that? Oh, good. Nobody knows it. It's poo-poo. Again, I'm not kidding. It's spelled P-U-P-U, not P-O-O-P-O, okay? Yeah, so you know what that means? If you go to a steakhouse anywhere here in Hawaii, and you order an appetizer and a steak, that means you're going to have pee-pees and poo-poos for dinner. I know, how appetizing, right? Speaking of food, how many of you guys are familiar with Spam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard some people go, oh yum. I heard some people go, oh yuck. It's one of those many things out there where you either love it or you hate it. Some people are surprised when I tell them that Hawaii is actually the #1 consumer of Spam in the United States, even more than Minnesota, where it's from. Yeah. About 5 cans per person per year. Yeah. And then there's actually a really popular snack here. It's called spam musubi. Musubi is Japanese for rice ball. Basically what it is a slice of pan-fried spam wrapped, attached to a block of white rice, and it's wrapped together with this pressed seaweed. It's called nori, spelled N-O-R-I. Okay, so we're coming up, so we're just a few minutes away from our first stop, which is the Opaeka'a Falls. We're coming up on this place called Wailua. If you look over there to your left-hand side, there's a sign that has the spelling. It's W-A-I-L-U-A. The first part is Y, or Vai, and that means freshwater in Hawaiian, as opposed to Kai, which is ocean water, like all that water out there to your right-hand side. And then Lua is short for Elua, because it's attached to a word, it means two. It's one of those words you gotta be real careful with, because the word lua by itself, it means the bathroom. So if you misinterpret it, you're gonna come up with like toilet water or something, which is incorrect. If you look over here to your right hand side, that is the remains of the old Coco Palms Hotel that was built in 1953. How many of you guys have seen the movie Blue Hawaii? Yeah. It was the wedding scene that was in that movie was filmed over there. Unfortunately, it was destroyed. That hotel was destroyed during Hurricane Iniki back in 1992, and they're finally tearing down the concrete foundations, which has been standing there for the last 71 years. And the current plan for the current owners for that for the old Coco Palms is to tear everything down and then rebuild it, and they should have it if all goes well, they should have it up and running again by the end of the year 2026. Or was it 2126? No, I'm just kidding. No, 2026. Well, yeah, that was also, that hotel, the old Coco Palms Hotel, was also Elvis Presley's favorite place to stay here in Hawaii. Now in a moment, we're going to see a rock formation on your right hand side once we get past these trees over here. It's called No, which is spelled N-O-U, and it means sleeping giant. There's actually a story. There you go. Another story. Yeah, so there's a story about a giant that that spent a long day helping out, working and helping the Maka'ainana. Maka'ainana basically means commoner. Because there are different types of there are different levels of people within during the days of the Hawaiian monarchy, and even before that too. And after this giant worked all day, he ate a huge feast, and then when he was done eating, he was so tired. He laid down and he is said to be still sleeping even to this day. So if you look at this rock formation, it's coming up here to your right hand side. If you look at it a certain way, you can see its head, you can see its left and right arms. See it? Yeah. If you look at it a certain way, it looks like a sleeping giant, and then that giant is alleged to still be sleeping to this day. Alright, just like that, we're coming up on our first stop. Again, it's called Opaeka'a Falls.
I see the falls down there.
Oh, because of the way we go. Yeah. Thank you.
I guess this is as close as we're going to get. Everything is so green.
And that was that place is called Holoholoku Heiau. Holoholoku means run, stop. Not sure about the origin behind it. But this place called Wailua, this was at one point the royal seat of the island of Kauai. This is where the royalty or the Ali'i, which means chief or ruler. And this is also where the Royal Hawaiian family here on this island was located. In fact, the last king of this island of Kauai before when it was still an independent island, his name was Kauai, and he was born in 1778. The same year Captain James Cook came to Hawaii for the first time, and he actually Captain Cook made landfall on the west side of the island in a place called Waimea. And Kauai became king at the ripe age of 16. Yeah, which is actually nothing compared to King Kamehameha III, who was sent to the throne in 1824 at the age of 11. If you look up here to your right hand side, this is the Wailua River. How many of you guys are familiar with a place called Fern Grotto? Well, there's a grotto all the way at the top of the river, and it's called Fern Grotto. They do offer boat rides over here, run by the Smith family. That runs every Monday through Friday, and they also have a luau here called Smith's Luau, and it's been and both of those have been going since the 1940s. So prior to the late 1700s, each and every one of these 8 major islands had their own individual king or mo'i. And while Kauai was ruling this island as well as the island of Ni'ihau, which is the westernmost island in the island chain, in the meantime, Kamehameha I, which Kamehameha meaning the lonely one, he started a quest in the 1780s to unify all these islands under one rule. In fact, in 1782, he conquered the big island of Hawaii, the easternmost island. Then he conquered Maui in 1791. And then he conquered the islands of Molokai, Lanai, and Oahu in 1795. There's a place on the island of Oahu called the Nu'uanupali Lookout, and that was where the Battle of Nu'uanu took place. And that was one of the bloodiest battles that took place here in Hawaiian history back in 1795.